EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Armadillos of Anchorage. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now it is 7. Season as a QB.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign. Took his game to a new level and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Pickett. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Shrugs him off. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. There he goes, right side. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 65 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They went 3 and out on their 1st drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 39-yard line.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for an anchorage.
Pickett a look to throw it here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Still going inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. 56 yards. And the Armadillos are an extra point away from drawing level. Jake Moody now for the point after. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Pickett back to throw. Pass caught by Fannin. Look at the big man rumble. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
1st and goal.
Pickett. That's caught. Touchdown. David Njoku with career touchdown number 60. And the Armadillos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work in preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. As they've got it as we resume action. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. One heck of a third down conversion. 33 yards. In motion, the tight end. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert from 21 yards away. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Eagles 14. To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10 at the 45. To Fannin as tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 17 yards.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Anchorage. First down.
On the draw, it's Judkins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Right back to Njoku. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Pickett. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw, Pickett. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll throw again with Pickett. There's that man again. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's second and 10. Here's Pickett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Saquon Barkley. And he in for the touchdown on the final play. The first half. Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Eagles.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for a gain of 31.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a third. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. The pitch goes to Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trimmer.
They'll look to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Second and goal from the 1.
Great.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up third down.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It's 4th down and goal.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Anchorage, first down.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pickett. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing is Hurts. Wide open receiver, complete. There he goes again. He's on his way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score. Game now, the lead moves to 17.
21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Set up shop at the 33-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And the tight end goes in motion left. Hurts. And this one too low.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. Oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Go, set.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing in the coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw, Pickett. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Pickett. And that is incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to the air again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Jahan Campbell.
They'll look to throw again. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 17
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Over the middle, that's to Fannin, his tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Jahan Campbell.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And he whips that one incomplete there. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pickett, fourth down, desperation time.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. Really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now Pickett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Let's go now.
And inside run with Jenkins.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
He was taken down
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Now 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
3rd down.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, partner, the season officially
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week. I think
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Stroud sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. And they're going to kick him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. All right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL with your quarterback having good plays, bad plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pickett to throw. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
For an Anchorage 1st down.
Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Trying to run here with Sampson. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right off the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation.
And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Dell, the motion man.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. Now inside the 25. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Nevis, good on the extra point. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to take over for their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this weekend.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 50-yard line.
Pickett. On throw. The Texans have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often,
and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Pickett's a throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd. Down and 7.
38-yard line.
Here's Pickett now. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Wentz. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, here's Sampson. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
At the 2-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short.
A gain of 1 yard.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that 1st down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
The previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay of game.
still fourth down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. He'll go, and here's Wentz. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Carson Schlesinger. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
It's 2nd down.
Oh, hey. Tony.
Higgins sent in motion. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. A short one taken at the 10. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Armadillos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. So far, they've had it twice, and they've given it up on downs twice. Aggressive play calling, but no success early on. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
A give, it's Sampson, and he's got it. 1st down, a pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
To throw, here's Wentz. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A run with Sampson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
3 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
Here's Wentz. There's that man again. Another catch. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Anchorage. That his first touchdown of the new year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Yeah. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's gonna come up short.
It's a gain of
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Armadillos offense and Carson Wentz head back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here is Wentz. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Wentz. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Here we go.
For an anchorage.
On 1st and 10, Wentz. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 10.
Go.
Throwing again is Wentz. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
To
line.
throw, Wentz. To his tight end, Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
His
11.
second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Wentz. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another anchorage.
Throwing on first down, it's Wentz. He pulls it in around the 5. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. So the challenge, Carson Wentz. Touchdown, Armadillos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Now, Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Down to the 10, and he will go all the way. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Armadillos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Off throw, right side, taken by Njoku. From the 33, here's second and a couple. Wentz. That's caught. It's the tight end Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
17 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
Back is Wentz. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for an Anchorage first down.
Wentz to throw once more. Quick throw taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Anchorage first down.
Here's Wentz. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is second and a yard. To throw, here's Wentz. That is caught, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Armadillos offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Now a first throw here in overtime. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Wentz. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Wentz. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. A short one that is caught by Fanning. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
That's another Anchorage. First down.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a 4th. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
A 34-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a close-fought game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Now he's going to step up and run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now back to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Now a play fake here on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagle 16.
Tackle made at the 16.
Heavy third and 1.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard. This is Lamb on the end around. This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. They'll look to throw here. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up second and
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll get in. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Eagles at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they can win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's Hurts to throw. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is incomplete.
First down pass.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw.
Finds Pickens out right. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. It's a quarterback sneak. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
Up the middle with Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for Eagles. 1st down.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. It's caught. Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Makes the score.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 4-possession game.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Gets it underneath to Blue.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He'll drop to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's now third down and 14.
They'll set up to throw.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Now back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
A gain of 37 yards.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
This pass hauled in by Dotson.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Barkley, inside handoff.
Well, the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Barkley will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proved to be unlucky.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal. They'll look to throw here. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, first and 10. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Going right back to Ferguson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 1.
A gain of 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the fullback. 26 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Here we go with Williams. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard.
On first down, it's Blue. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up
Looking to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually...
Ball is out. Burrow lost it. Recovered by the defense. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Armadillos parlay the turnover into a lead. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Armadillos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
11.
It downfield. It's Chase. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They go to him again, and he will knock it in. The defense holds. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Burrow's going to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing him out is a former MVP candidate early in his career. And he's still sticking around all these seasons later. It's Carson Wentz.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had, a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Armadillos finish off their opening drive. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Armadillos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Bengals 7.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. There he goes on the right side. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a one-point game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now. To throw, Wentz. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for an Anchorage first down.
Now here's Wentz. Brought in right side. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Anchorage first down.
He tries to sneak it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Go.
QB sneak coming. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh boy, now they're facing 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Armadillos take a second quarter lead. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Armadillos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know.
Space on the right, he's got room. Jamar Chase, he makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson Anderson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And there it's intercepted. Picked off by Barrett Carter. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
11.
Made back at the 47-yard line.
11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT. Gun. Got. Wide 80. Got.
3rd and long for him here. Go get this in, Henry. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got it over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Wentz. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. To throw is Wentz. One's complete, right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
At the Bengals' 2-yard line.
He has it on the QB sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The final timeout taken by the Bengals.
Go.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he's in yet again. Another rushing score. The Armadillos get some late points and the lead. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Armadillos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 21.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7.
The Bengals take over.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. They send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Play action now. Burrow. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Armadillos and quarterback Carson Wentz readying for their next drive. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's trying to go deep again. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Wentz to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. He's going to keep this one. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He keeps it himself. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Armadillos grow the lead coming out at halftime. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the Armadillos double their lead to 14.
Bengals 21.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Burrow now on 1st down. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Burrow completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. He's at the 30. Gets it to the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
35. Bengals 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Finds him over the middle. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Wentz set to pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will have the football at the 35.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Oh.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. 35-35. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here comes their offense out again. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with the game-winning drive.
Now here's Wentz. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, Wentz. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go.
Throwing it again here. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Armadillos take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Anchorage.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Armadillos break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Bengals 35.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Here we go.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
30-yard line.
11. 180. 180 shot. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
I'm one, right?
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Bengals first down.
180. 42.
First and 10.
Burrow to the air now. Gets him on the in route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals losing by 7.
At the 50-yard line.
11.
Second and 6 coming up here.
12. Shot. What? Turbo shot.
Again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
11 mighty.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down.
11 empty.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here.
12.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's complete over the middle. He will have the 1st down there, and they can start celebrating now. That's going to lock up this victory for them. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
In the draw here with Junkins. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
And an Anchorage first down.
Another game to Junkins. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They're going to pass it here.
19-yard line.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way,